Hey, Sugars. I am back, guys. I'm doing this from my phone. I was doing it on the computer, but it's taking a minute for it to upload, so I'm just gonna do it like this, and I hope it don't skip and act up. But anyway, what I was talking about was life experiences, stages and phases, or trials and tribulations, or seasons, whatever you want to call it. I was talking about personal growth, things that we go through, and how we learn from our mistakes, or we learn from our experiences that we have gone through. And one of the things I talked about, or I want to talk about, is like I said, awareness. How do we grow in those stages that we go through, or phases, or trials, or tribulations, or seasons? For one, it's about being aware that you're going through it, or aware of whatever is going on in your life. Knowing your passion. What is your passion? What it is that makes you happy, what it is that makes you smile, fills you with joy, gives you peace. Knowing about all of that. Next thing you do is you feed your passion. And you grow in the choices that you make. Now, when I say grow in choices that we make, you grow with, say for instance, you go out and you get a job. And you feel like, okay, this is the one that I really want, but I'm not totally sure, should I take it?
Come from Fields, Janelle.
Ashley!
Fields, Janelle. Come from Fields, Janelle. Come from Fields, Janelle.
Ashley! Janelle was just calling you. Where's the other phone? But anyway, growing in your choices, knowing your strengths. You go and you get this job that you feel like is the one that you want, and you get the job, and you soon find out that it's not what you intended it to be. And everything is not going the way that you want it to. And how you do, you think about what you're going through, and it may not be easy. But how you grow is, when you go through something, you learn from it. You think about the choices that you could make, and the ones that you did make. If you made a choice and it wasn't the right one, then you know how to pay more attention when the next situation come up. It may not be the same situation, but you're more aware of things, and you're a little more cautious with your thinking and your decision making. Everybody's not like that. Everybody don't do that. Some people just fly by the seat of their pants and they go with it. And even if you are that kind of person and things run south, but you still have to grow some type of way in that situation, or you're going to always make the same choices, and you're going to always be in the same place. Y'all, God is good. And I know y'all can say you just switch from choices to God. Yes, because God, He is the one that we should seek in everything that we do. But we don't always do it. I don't always do it, tell you the truth. But I do know that my personal growth, I think about situations that I have gone through, things that I have been through, people that I have encountered, things that I have said, things that people have said to me, against me. I think about that. I think about how I felt and how I can make someone else feel. Is that the kind of energy? Is that the kind of person I want to be? Is that what I want to put on somebody else? That same hurt that I felt? Is that what I want? Or do I want to make somebody's life or situation better than what mine was when I went through it? That's what I mean by personal growth in situations. Being aware of your feelings when you were going through it. And using that to be a better person. If somebody mistreats you, you know how that felt. Why in the world, why in the hamburger would you want to go and make somebody else's life miserable like that? You shouldn't want to. I think about, situations I have gone through with my husband, and us being a young couple. We started dating when we were teenagers. I mean, I was 15. And knowing that I had nobody to really talk to me about life situations and things that people say and things that people do. And I literally can say I grew up in a household where my grandparents didn't raise their voices at each other. My grandmother used to say little choice bad words. It was just the S word. Or she would say, that's about it. I mean, they didn't walk around saying F you and all of this old kind of stuff. And even if they had a disagreement, they didn't let people that come to their house see it. Or if they were out and about, they knew how to hold it together till they got home in the privacy of their own home or in the car away so other people couldn't see it. It was out of respect for each other. And I truly, truly believe that. I believe in doing that. I'm not one for going and just airing my dirty laundry in front of people. But now you could say, well, you hear on YouTube talking about this. I'm talking about life experiences. You don't hear me on here talking about nobody. Okay? You don't hear me talking about, oh girl, she thinks she all that and it's just, no. I wouldn't care even if I felt like some kind of way about somebody. It's a way that I can express myself about that person without being like that. I had an eye-opening experience growing up, really knowing that the way that I was raised, a lot of the world was not like that. And that was a heartbreaking experience for me because I didn't know how to deal with it. And even now, as years went by, I changed the way I handled people because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got sick and tired of people talking and treating me and acting all funky when I know I give you my right arm. And I found myself just completely cutting people off. You know the term 3 strikes you out. 3 strikes, you were out. I wouldn't give a flying funky foot what's going on. Don't knock on my door. Don't ring my bell. Don't call my house. I ain't got nothing for you. And I was always a giving kind of person. Doing kids' hair for free. My husband upset with me. Teresa, you can't keep using up our electricity and our water. And you got 5 or 6 kids' hair to do on a Saturday. And don't nobody mama pay you? I did it because I love the children. I did it because a lot of these mothers were single. Not that they didn't have jobs. But I'm a firm believer in if I feel some kind of way and I feel like, okay, I want to say it's going to be $20 per head. And you got some problem with that, it was not meant for me to do your child hair. But if I know you on a personal level and I know your struggles, and I don't feel like I can prosper by telling you it's going to be $20 a head when I know you got 4 kids and you raising them by yourself on a part-time job, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ask you for no money and I know that. Why would I do that? Why would I eat? Because I never know what situation I'm going to be in. I may need somebody to do something for me. Point. We were at the grocery store one day. You know how the kids stand out and take donations for their little sports teams and all that kind of stuff. And I literally, when I left out of the grocery store, I needed to go to one more store to get like some laundry detergent and some toilet paper. And I had like $7 and some change left. And I knew I needed every bit of that $7. But it didn't kill me to give that change. And I mean, people can say just change. Every little bit helped. I don't know about y'all, but I save my pennies and my dimes. And when the thing get full, I take it and change it in. But because I gave that little change, and I'm telling you how God worked. Got in the store, and the prices on things had changed, had gone up from what I thought it should have been. And I didn't have enough money to even pay the taxes on what I had. But God turned around and put the person that I needed in line behind me and handed it over. Sometimes it takes you doing something for somebody, no matter that how little or how small somebody else might feel like it is. It's about the thought about giving it. Giving it. Just giving it. I've been in the store a couple of times, and I'm not saying this stuff, y'all, to toot my own horn, because let me tell y'all something. It ain't a doggone thing I can do in this life without God saying yes. Every footstep I take, every move I make, everything, every word I say, I could choose to say some nasty things, but it's a choice. He's going to give me a choice on what I say out of my mouth, and I could choose to be right or I could choose to be wrong as two left shoes, and they the wrong color with no shoestrings. That's my choice. So I do recognize, and that's part of being aware, I do recognize that God guides my footsteps. Sometimes I can actually see sometimes when he just nudging me on to do something. When I got a choice to go in this way. Literally, I was in the grocery store one day, and this line over here on the right had one person, and she was already paying for her stuff. But this middle aisle was open, and this lady had a basket full of stuff. And my husband was like, why won't you go over there? And I was like, no, I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to stay right here. But little did I know, this lady wasn't going to have enough money to pay for her groceries. I mean, she had big things of paper towels, all kind of stuff, toilet paper, all kind of stuff. And wound up not having enough money to pay for her stuff. That shows me that I was in the right line, because that is an embarrassing thing to get to the cash register and you don't have enough money. And God made a way that I had enough to pay for what I had and give a little extra to somebody else. And my husband and the cashier, we stood there and we talked about it. I say, that is why he did not let my foot move in the other direction. He did not nudge me to go into that other line, because I would have been gone. And the person behind her could not have been, they may not have been more understanding. And then you know what? God may have used them too. But let me tell you something. A lot of times God would tell us to do something and people still won't listen. That's one thing. He is not in the business of making you do nothing. He will give you a choice. And when you fix your mouth against somebody else, even if you feel like that person has wronged you, and you fix your mouth to go and defame them people, or you go out, you go to spread it wide, you're doing it to yourself. Now, there's a difference in discussing your situation with somebody and being nasty to somebody, talking about somebody. Because when you discuss your situation, you asking for advice. How should I help? How should I handle this situation? Well, this is what I said. Do you think it was the right thing to do? There's a difference. But when you go and all that be this and all this and that, girls, there's a difference. Because you are exploring yourself when you're asking for help. You know your weaknesses. You know how slick your mouth can get. You know how stubborn you can get. You know how sometimes stuff fly over your head and you just miss it. But if you know somebody That if you put 2 and 2 together, that y'all gonna mix. She gonna keep you leveled, and it's gonna be it. When you know somebody that you can trust like that, that's a difference. Then you going and just being and hurtful and harmful. I don't know if anybody has paid any attention in life, but y'all, I'm here to tell you, things are getting rough. Things are getting hard. Things are just changing so fast in this world. And it is not my desire to spend my waking days being on the couch. The couch of bull crap. The couch of negativity. It is not my goal in life to do that. My goal in life is to have personal growth. And the first thing I need to do is examine, how do I grow personally? What does it take? How much time is it going to take? What are the consequences? What are the consequences of my actions just because somebody hurt me? Am I going to do the same to them? No, I'm not going to do the same to them. It's all about knowing who you are, knowing about what it is you want to do with yourself in life. It hurts, y'all. It do. It hurts to be mistreated. It hurts to feel like you're alone and don't have anybody to go to help you. It hurts. And a lot of people do feel like they by themselves, that they don't have anybody. When you, say for instance, you have your partner or you have a friend and they all of a sudden, you know, your partner just dog you. That's a hurtful thing to have to go through. You have to know who you are. And that is not something that a lot of people do. I know who I am now. I used to pray, God, show me my purpose in life. And my purpose is to be exactly who I am. But because I have gone through things and things didn't always go as though I thought it should, I have gone through stages. I have gone through phases. I've had my ups and I've had my downs. And I choose not to do that to anybody else if I can help it. And if at any point in my life I have done anything to anybody that has hurt them,
Ma, do you mind letting me, I ate some chicken.
bye.
But will you let me have a little bit of not popcorn, hot dog? Ma, are you going to the zoo tomorrow?
I'm making a video, girls. We could talk about that later. You can go eat dinner. I told you, Mia, I'm not doing the hot dog thing with you tonight. Come close this door. She thinks she's supposed to eat hot dogs and cereal all day. If I have, like I said, I told one of my girls the other day, and if you see this video, of course she know who she is. And she's so funny. And I say, look, if I ever say something to you out of the way and it rub you the wrong way or it hurts your feelings, please come to me and let me know. Because I prefer that we talk about it. And if I said it and it hurt your feelings and I didn't intend for it to hurt your feelings, please come and let me know. Because I don't want to hurt somebody on purpose. I don't. And she was like, girl, please. And she sent me a picture of a salt and pepper shaker with a smiley face on the front. And she was like, this is us. We like salt. And I said, yes, salt and pepper. And she was like, I'm not going anywhere. And I had another friend tell me the same thing. And these are two ladies that I met within the last year. And I can't say how things are going to go in life, y'all. But let me tell y'all something. For all of my ladies here on YT that I conversate with on a daily basis, and even some that don't come on here every week, I just want y'all to know that I am who you see. When y'all see me with my family, that's how we are. Now, there's another side. And I done told y'all, I can cuss, I can fuss, I can get loud with the best of them. But for somebody to feel like I'm real, is that who I have to show? Because I am saved by the blood of Jesus. And I am learning from life's phases, trials, tribulations, seasons, whatever it may be. My choices, my words, I'm learning from all of that. But just know, I am who I am. I'm not out to hurt nobody. And I'm not out for no bull crap. We go through stuff in our life, y'all, and we think the grass be greener on the other side. But one thing for certain and two for sure, even if you go to the other side, you still got to mow that grass. You still got to go through phases and stages and trials and tribulations and seasons, however you want to call it. I know that was kind of like flipping the script, talking about the grass is green on the other side. And it's all about choices. That's what I'm talking about. Choices. You here today, you want to do something else. It seems like it's better over there. That don't mean it's going to always be better. Or you meet somebody and you with this person, and then you see somebody else that you think look better than them, or think they can do you better than them, or give you more money than them. It ain't always like that. I talked to one of my girls one day, and I told her, I said, you know what? Being in a relationship and you used to things being a certain type of way, you used to making a certain type of money, and then all of a sudden life kicked you in the forehead and everything has changed. And y'all, I'll be back. Bye, Susan.